Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're watching. It is Mora Football Hub. Welcome back. I hope everyone is okay. It's been quite some few days. Still celebrating. Right now, at least I've calmed down. The effects has just been amazing. Winning that Premier League trophy for Arsenal, it's been quite something because a lot of people showed up after 22 years. Many Arsenal fans had just gone into hiding. They were still following up, but they were just I don't they hibernated and they disappeared, but they were still there, and you could see how massive this club is. Yeah, because even our rivals, they were quite shocked at how many fans are there, and some of them are just jealous. They wish their teams could celebrate like that. Like Manchester City, you all know they don't have a big history. Yes, they have won many trophies for the last 10 years, but before that, you could not hear of them. Manchester United, yes, it's a big club, but they have not won a major trophy for the last 14 years. So I think the fans have also gone to hide in the same case. But for Arsenal for 22 years, it was not an easy time. That's why you saw so many fans come out, especially in Kenya. It has been just, I was even shocked. I never imagined that's how it would be. And I'm just going to upload some of the videos of just how things have just been. I shared some of them in the last video. And actually, this week on Wednesday, 27th, that was yesterday, we had a mock of Arsenal trophy that was received. Yes, as you can see, even we had what do you call these things? When they are blow, they can usually come from a machine. I can't remember their name. As you can see, it was just a colorful event, well organized. We had even security. Actually, the previous day, the organizers had requested the IG, Inspector of Police, the whole of Kenya, to provide for security as for the trophy celebration. As you can see, it was a well organized. We have even a gentleman there. I believe he's the one who came with the trophy from London, as he said. We had even a cake, as you can see, very well made and colorful cake. Kenya. This is how passionate the fans are in Kenya for Arsenal, and they really love this team. And you can see this is like our Times Square for Nairobi. You can see people cutting the cake, all dressed in Arsenal jerseys. Just beautiful and colorful, just wonderful. People coming together. It doesn't matter whatever challenges people are going through. Just enjoy this moment and just do a mock celebration of the trophy. As you can see, yeah, we even have had what do you call it? The red smoke. Yeah, for at least to match with the theme for the Arsenal jersey home kit. You had our general, that's the self-proclaimed general for Arsenal. It's called Yusuf Idiote, addressing the fans and local Kenyans and everyone. So many came. Majority of them actually even were rivals. I'm very sure they just wanted to see what's happening. But majority were Arsenal fans, as you can see, and they really came in large numbers. It was a holiday. That's a good thing with it. So many people turned up on a weekday to celebrate the mock of the trophy, and they danced. They really enjoyed, and it was just fun. As you can see, the red smoke on their heads as they are dancing. They never cared, and this is what we really love about English Premier League or football in Kenya, and wish the same applies to the local support. And yeah, that's it. They organized actually in the Nairobi CBD Center. Actually, it's like a Times Square for Kenya. It's called Kenya Archives. That's where the center of the city is, and they organized. They had even a stage. They had a DJ. They had music. They even had a cake. And now to top it all, they had the trophy. I'll show you the videos you're going to see. And so many fans showed up. It was just exciting and just amazing. And this just shows people love football, and EPL is just something that brings people together. There are so many challenges happening in Kenya, political, socio-economic, but when Arsenal won, people forgot about that. Actually, even I myself forgot about that and just enjoyed this moment. And it's good. That's how life is. Because after 22 years, you just want to just get it out and just enjoy and celebrate. That's how football should be. Actually, in all spheres, that's how life should be. When you have that moment, maybe you achieve something, just celebrate and enjoy it. Yes, enjoy the process. We have been enjoying the process for the last 3 years and even before the 22 years. Some moments were real difficult, but when it came to winning the trophy, oh, you know how it is. And we did big. And Kenya actually has been even recognized. I'm going to share those videos. Even the English media. Big pundits like Gary Neville, especially Ian Wright, an Arsenal legend, even recognized
Chris, just quickly, that's around the world right now. You've seen Kenya.
Man.
You've seen these places. This is the thing with...
Right, I was in Selfridges on Saturday.
Yeah.
Arsenal shirts everywhere. Like, what are you lot doing in there?
This is the thing.
Them. Actually, I've been listening to many podcasts about football and about the celebrations about fans, and most of them were just talking about Kenya. It's just been amazing and crazy. Some will call it stupidity or just call it these guys don't know what they are doing, but no, I see it like that's passion, and it's going to work out in other spheres of our lives here. Something else will happen in Kenya will always be number one in that. Yeah, so it has been a big effect. I've celebrated. I've even got tired. Social media, whenever you go, Facebook, Twitter, that is X. We have TikTok, Instagram. It's just about Arsenal. Wow, I got to a point I was even tired. I was just wow. Let me just distract my mind with something else, because too much of something sometimes is poisonous. But this one was quite good. But I think I've enjoyed it, and the effect has just been good. Yes. Now, next is about now the UCL. Yes, trophy EPL trophy is done. Now we have the UCL final coming in the next 2 days. Actually, it's just one day. Today is Thursday evening, so tomorrow is only Friday, and Saturday actually it's just 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. We have the final between Arsenal and PSG at Budapest, the Puskas Arena. Yeah, it's going to be a huge game. Actually, the first time Arsenal has actually the second time. Yeah, they're playing the semi-final, and wow, I don't know what to say about that final. Pressure is back. A lot of fans are saying Arsenal will not have that pressure, including I. Initially, I would say we will not have a lot of pressure in that game, but at this moment, after all the celebrations we have had and everything else, and all the praise we have received from the media and everything else, even from our own internal team, the manager, the pressure is back, because this is a UCL. It's another chance for the team to make history. Because if Arsenal wins this UCL trophy, oh my God, they are going to create history, and they're going to be the unforgettables, as Thierry Henry famously claimed last week. So yeah, because it's the pressure is back. So I don't think it will not be as much if you compare when Arsenal we could not have won the Premier League, and right now I think pressure is a little bit less, because if could not have won that Premier League, it could have been very bad. So right now, at least the pressure is off. It's just the UCL. I think the boys are going to turn up really good. And to top it all on that, Jurrien Timber is back in training. That's just amazing, because he trained today. The team was traveling today to Budapest, so that they can settle down and train there again, adjust to the weather, so that when it comes to Saturday, they will have at least felt at home at least. Yeah, so he trained, even though I'm not so sure whether he's back to his fitness, but one thing he's quite one of those players who's very strong, and once he's thrown into the game, he's going to perform. So I think he will want to really turn up in this game, because I watched the last celebration for Arsenal in the EPL trophy at Crystal Palace. Yes, he was excited, but he wasn't that happy, and I think the issue was because he felt, wow, I wish I was there at this moment, the last few games. And Mikel Arteta initially said that he was going to be out for several days, but it's been almost 2 months now. So I'm hoping he just turns up in this game, because someone like Kvaratskhelia, holding that guy up, he just needs the likes of Timber, because he's really strong. He's fast. He's very talented tactically. Actually, he's one of the best players in this season. And if PSG win the UCL trophy, I think he might win the Ballon d'Or, despite his team not being in the World Cup. I don't know, is it in the, I think it's not in the World Cup, but actually he's the one of the best players, 100% in the world right now. The next player I would say is the Gooners, but because they play in different positions, Jurrien Timber, I wish he will be back. We really need his services, because someone like Mosquera, I'm not too confident with him being able to humble Kvaratskhelia, because Mosquera sometimes against technically gifted players, he usually struggles. So we will wait and see. But one thing I know, boys will turn up. They really turn up in this game, because after that we don't have any other game. They are playing for their lives. They are playing for the dynasty of the club, and also to make new history. So I think they're going to give their best. Yeah, so he's back in training, so we wait and see which team Arteta chooses. in the final on Saturday. Looking forward to that game. My predictions, I'm going to give another video on that. That is on Saturday, so that we can give the predictions. But for now, that's it for it. Now, the next news, we have transfer news, and news coming is just Anthony Gordon from Newcastle has just signed for Barcelona. Of course, the official transfer window in England has not been open. It's going to be open in mid of June, but I think he traveled today. I saw it in the news. He traveled today to Barcelona to just do some medicals and maybe just agree verbally and everything else, so that when it comes to mid of June, now they are going to sign papers and the contract and everything is going to be released. But I think they have said he has transferred to Barcelona at a fee of around 63 million euros. So yeah, that's not a bad fee. Was one thing, he's so talented. I usually rank him, and actually I complained in one of our groups for Arsenal fans or Gooners, why didn't Mikel Arteta go for him? Because he's real technically, he's so good. He plays even as a number 9. He has very good finishing skills. He dribbles so well. He's fast, he's strong. So I wonder why Arsenal never went for him. But anyway, either way, probably because of the celebrations preparing for the UCL right now, they don't want to be involved with which players they're going to bring in. They have to focus right now on this. So and Newcastle, I think they learned from the lessons on Alexander Isak, not waiting too long or too late to let a player go, and they almost could have probably sold him at a very less fee, except Liverpool came in for him. So I think they just wanted to get it over done with, because Gordon, I think, had fallen out with their manager, and he wasn't playing for the last, I think, 3 or 4 games. He hasn't been played. So probably they learned from that lesson, and they just wanted to sell him so that they can get the replacement as soon as possible. Yeah, so Gordon is out, unfortunately. Yeah, Barcelona, they are going to be very strong because Lewandowski has left. So I think they want to put Gordon as the number 9. He's going to be the striker for them. So I think they're going to be very strong. Yeah. Then the other news is Morgan Rogers. There are discussions that there are verbal talks with Arsenal. I would really love Morgan just to come to Arsenal. Oh my lord, he will be such a signing because he can play in the right wing and the left wing position where Trossard plays and Martinelli, and he's so good at that. Sometimes he can play as a number 10 in case we have Eze or Odegaard injured. So yeah, he's going to be a massive signing. He scores goals, he's strong, technically gifted. Those are the kind of caliber of players we want. One thing I know, Aston Villa, they are going to really request a lot of money, probably 100 million plus, because you know England players, they're always overrated and everything, yeah, and hyped. So I just hope it what do you call it? It develops to something tangible, not just these hearsays we are hearing. So yeah, Morgan Rogers to Arsenal will be quite a good signing. Yeah. So nothing else is popping up so far. Yeah. So probably because we are waiting for the Champions League final. Then after that, after World Cup starts, that's when now things are going to after actually the official transfer window opens. That's when now we are going to get a lot of news. But most will happen after the World Cup, because I think some players, excuse me, will be in the World Cup, so they will not want to talk about or interact or be involved with the transfer news or with the agents and everything until the World Cup is over, so that now one can focus on that. So yeah, up to there, we'll just have to wait and see how it is. But it's been a good time. We are living the times. These are the times we wanted to be involved in the Champions League final. The only England team, the only unbeaten team in the English Premier League, that is Arsenal, in the Champions League final against, they're saying it's the best attack, that is PSG. Hats off to them, they have been so good against Arsenal, the best defense in EPL or in England. So we wait and see how that will turn out. I just hope we get another trophy. It will be so massive, and it is going to really help us as fans. So please like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'm going to share actually some of the videos in a short while of how the celebrations have been in Kenya, and yeah, looking forward to see you in the next video. Yes, so that's it from me, guys, and goodbye.